welcome to a special edition of Poly TV show on Poly TV Ilaro as we usher in the new year and academic session. Today, we are honored to have with us a distinguished guest in the studio, the rector of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, Dr. Mikai Aremu Akinde ACTI, who will share insight on the achievement and prospect of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. We also delve into the institution's accomplishment in academic and infrastructural development in 2024, as well as its projections for the year 2025. I guess we also offer words of encouragement and guidance to the student and staff as they embark on a new academic journey. My name is Dami Lola Adekule, and once again, you're welcome to today's edition. It's season 2025, and I am happy to be here today. Welcome, Rector Sir.
Oh, thank you, Dami.
Thank you so
I'm
much
also
for
happy to be here today with you.
compliment of the season.
I wish you same. I wish you happy 2025 and very successful outing this year.
Thank you so much. So before we dive into the conversation proper for today, I would like to ask you to review the achievement of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro in the areas of academic and infrastructural development in the year 2024. Let's start with that.
I'd like to start by thanking God Almighty, who continue to support us because without God, there is nothing that is doable. God has always been there for us in the Polytechnic, and not only for me alone, even for the entire management, the Deputy Director Academics, Deputy Director Admin, the Registrar, the Bossa, every one of us, including every academic board member, we are doing a lot. God has been wonderful for us in 2024. As you are aware, we completed our session last year, sometimes November, and that the result has been released now. That's an achievement. Why people are celebrating SAFs, we are here working to ensure that our students have their results. And today they have gotten their results finally. Not only that, the year 2024 was a very good one. Good one in the terms of academic achievement. Our session is stable. We projected that that session will be completed around November, December. That was what happened. In an atmosphere of peace. So that's an achievement when you are working that we have three staff union here, the SANIP, NASU and the ASU. All of us are working together. No strike that is locally declared there. No, that's an achievement. Not only that, the programs has increased in size. When we started, we have about 34 departments. Today, as I talk, we have 48 departments. So that means we have added additional 14 or 15 new departments thereabout. Not only that, the programs have increased. We now run about 95 programs across engineering, applied sciences, management, environmental studies, even School of Agric. It will interest you to note that the School of Agric is about to be completed. That's the school that will house a new school that I also created.
Congratulations.
So that's about being completed. That was added as a school. So when we came in, there wasn't School of Agriculture. So we added another school through third fund intervention. And that third fund intervention was actually facilitated by the distinguished Senator Lamile Konyai, and it's about to be completed on campus. We also have the School of Art and Design that is ongoing. The job there is also fast, at least about 60 or 70% being completed. So by the time it is completed, another school will be created called School of Art and Design. So God is doing wonderful for the Polytechnic. I can assure you that this 2025 will be better by God's grace.
That was a good one. I must say, well done, sir. We can see all that you're doing. So now let's talk about what are your projections for 2025. You've done so well, so much in the year 2024. Now we're in 2025. It's a new season. What are your projections for the Polytechnic?
The focus in 2025 is stability and sustainability of the programs that we created. Like I said, now I've just concluded a meeting with the HOD of the new department. There are 25 new departments that were created.
That's great.
So we are trying to see how to ensure that we sustain them. They are stable in terms of making sure that we do not lose accreditation in any one of them in 2025 or 2026. So we want to see how we cement or we ensure that those departments are able to stand in a way that they can survive electronic accreditation of the National Board for Technical Education under the leadership of Professor Idris Bugaje. So we are trying to ensure that, not only that, we are trying to see how we improve on our infrastructure. The roads,
And you can see some of the infrastructures ongoing already.
yeah, the classroom at our back here, you can see there are two classrooms that are ongoing simultaneously.
Yes.
We are working hard so that we can complete those classrooms. That makes you interested to know that the Bokuto Road that link us to, know we have three main gates.
Yes.
Three main gates here, our these gates across the main gates and even the beautiful gates. The road across Bokoto has been awarded. The contractor is on site now. So we think that by the end of the day, that project we plan to ensure that we equip all those departments in a way that they are able to teach the students to start them. Anyway, after graduation, they should be able to compete for jobs and win that job. Not only that, in the Polytechnic, we are not only training students that look for job, we are training students that after graduation, they should be able to start something in their home by registering their own business. They become entrepreneurs. So we are doing that. So I think we will have a lot of things in 2025. Besides, we are also looking tactically, analyzing how to deploy the budget that will be allocated to us in 2025, maybe through third fund intervention, to be sure that we use to fix the second problem. One thing is for you to have resources. How do you deploy those resources? So we are doing our analysis in a way that how do we take care of every department that we do have in the polytechnics so that the student will be happy for it.
Well done. I must say well done again. With everything you've said, of course, you also have to talk about the staff and also the students of the institutions. Fine, you have the infrastructures, you're putting all plans in place and everything are going smoothly. So this is a new season. What is your charge to the student and staff of the Federal Polytechnic Hilaro in areas of academical performances and lecturer relationship with students and the likes?
Thank you so much. I will start with staff. Like I told you, the relationship between the staff and the management has been very cordial. There are three unions on campus here. We have ASU, we have SAN, and we have NASU in no particular order. I want to tell you for free that we have the best staff in any of the polytechnic I've ever seen. Our staff, they are dedicated, committed, and even work with a lot of resilience to meet target. Let me tell you, around January this year, 2025, we're going to do staff award.
This year?
Yeah, this year, 2025, we're going to do staff award.
So any staff listening, you heard
You want
from
to do
us
staff award?
You are going to get an award this month, January 2025. That's a good one.
The committee that did that, that's the committee led by TPL, Assistant Director Administration, has submitted the report. Yes, the committee consisted of the three unions on campus and the deans of schools and important officers. They have been able to submit the reports. We've seen what they have submitted, so we want to articulate it and implement it this January so that staff will be happy. You must, if you want to achieve anything, any organization, staff is key. We're talking about lecturers who go to classroom. We are talking about registry who keep the record. We're talking about even the works who maintain the facilities, what about the medical. So you must put the welfare of those staff at the highest floor in your heart. So we want to do that. And that, in the last year, we were able to do a lot of things to make sure that staff is happy. Because everything we have achieved, we not have been able to be feasible without staff. So we've been able to do that, and we are taking that forward this year. That's why we are starting with the staff award, which will soon come up this January and all that. Do not also forget that the students, yes, we've just completed our session, and that our convocation is February 19, 2025. with the information I'm having is about having the approval of the Honorable Minister of Education. So that convocation will also fly. Our target this year is to bring Festus Kayam to give him a fellowship award to the convocation. He has already accepted coming. And that, when you want to also do convocation, you have big fish like that, encouraging the students that this is the path to go. So it's an achievement for the students and all that. And that even the academic session has just started. ASUP has assured us that lecture has started. Today I saw ASUP chairman in class teaching the students. So the students that are coming in, we want to say that they should quickly come in and begin to enjoy their lectures. We have the best set of lecturers who will be able to give them knowledge here. We don't lecture here, we teach, unlike so many other higher institutions. We want to teach, we want to make sure that the students understand what he or she has come here to do, so that at the end of the day, it's a good asset to the Polytechnic as our graduates, and even to the nation. Of course, you know what the president of the country is doing, the investment in education. We do not want that one to be in the waste. So the students are here for value. They want to get the value for their investments in the Federal Polytechnic in Ilaro, which is happen to be the best polytechnic in Nigeria. Of course, everyone is saying that anywhere I go, the best.
Okay, with what you've said, I'm going to talk about the community. Of course, we can see the recent development in the community. So I would like to ask, the fact that the institution has new intake, we have new students coming in from all around the world, yes, exactly. So how is it affecting and benefiting the students of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, the development in the community?
You can see that Ilaro is our host community. And under the leadership of our highly revered Kabisi Oba Olugbenle Ashadagunle before, you can see the development that is going on in the town. And without missing word, those developments has impact on our students. You can see the road infrastructures linking the Polytechnic to the town. For example, if you leave the Polytechnic town, you pass through Orita to Usana to Odoron, where we call Odoron. I remember before I became rector, I wrote a letter to various authorities to help us to complete that bridge of Odoron, because our students pass through the bridge day and night. God forbid if students are coming from the school, we say God forbid, and the vehicle or the Okada enter that river. But you can see how that bridge is now. On that is very beautiful now, so the student can now move, and every road in the town is now looking beautiful. Well, I'm hearing that, Senator, it's been not that I'm hearing, it's been confirmed that those projects are actually facilitated by Senator Lamilekon Aliolayai. That simply means that the students will be more comfortable staying in town. Of course, it's no longer in news. You know yourself that population of our students is increasing. Students are staying in the hostel. They are now up to 1,000 students. We have about 17 to 18,000 students, 18,000 and above students. So it means that about 17,000 students are staying in the host community. And what's the economic impact of that to the host community? You multiply it with your calculator, assuming 17,000 students enter this town, spend 1,000 naira each in a day, multiply by 17,000, that's about 17 million naira in a day. So the economic activity of the town is actually being affected by the students of the Polytechnic. So that's why it's our philosophy to ensure that we are increasing the programs. We are increasing the programs so that the host community will be able to leverage on that. You know, when you are saying that there is poverty, there is unemployment and other, if you are able to lash into doing maybe a trade, you will be selling something or the other, and you'll be making money. So it's our vision to make sure that we'll expand the programs. For example, we have done analysis on how to start chemical engineering. We've done analysis, we've completed it. We also want to start medical laboratory. So why we are doing all that is to ensure that we do courses that is meaningful to the development of Nigeria. Not only that, that will also affect the host community. Of course, how will it affect them? We will study what they need and see how to assist them in a way that they do better. For example, nothing is stopping us to also train people in the community on how to do certain things. For example, in mechatronics, in computer science, in electrical engineering, how do we get this done using modern techniques? We have the best set of lecturers here that can, even technologists, that can do it, because this polytechnic, like I said, is unarguably the best in this country.
No one is going to argue that. Before I let you go, sir, talking about the host community, I know that it's the relationship between the host community and the students staying off campus is quite very interesting. I mean, you've done so well, but how do you plan to make it grow stronger? Now that we have new intakes, what are your plans for that?
Well, like I said earlier, the relationship between the host community and the polytechnic, very sumptuous and very fantastic, and we want to make sure that we cement it to make it better. The way to start the year is that with the leadership of Directorate of Student Affairs, we want to host a PICOF meeting. What is PICOF? That's a committee that was set up by the paramount ruler, Oba Kabesi Ashada Agunle IV. He was the one that set up that committee. That committee manages the relationship between the students, the staff, and the town and gown. It consists of every important personalities in this town. We have the Yalojas, we have the Akomorans, we have the union, those that are managing transporters, the market women, the DPO, the area commander, the DSS, the DSA, the student leadership. We want to sit down with them and first say Happy New Year to them. And now to also encourage them that we have new students, we have new sheriff in town, many new students. Are they going to be fair to our students in terms of pricing? Things are difficult. Prices of things are very high. How do we do it that our students will not be so much affected in terms of rent? No, I've said that. How many you said we have? Very small in number. So it means that large number of our students will stay in town. So how do we appeal to the landlord and landladies to ensure that the rents are affordable to the students? But it's only when they are here that the town will benefit. So that's why how do we make life not too difficult for the students? So we have to fix that meeting under the leadership of the Dr. Joshua Momi. That's my Director of Student Affairs. So that's coming. Not only that, myself and Kabesi, we have always been talking, so I've always seen him to see how do we ensure that life of students on and off campus is safe, both in the day and in the night. How do we ensure that those who are driving vehicles, who are driving motorcycle, are not running, overspeeding in a way that will be injuring our students? So all those one, because students are assets of this country. When they are here, we want to impart in them knowledge. And when that knowledge is imparted in them, they can only use that knowledge when they are alive.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. So really appreciate you coming today.
So thank you.
We compliment of the season once again.
I wish you same, and that I also want to use this opportunity to say that to every staff, students, and the entire community, once again, Happy New Year, and I will know that whatever we are unable to achieve in 2024, Allah is great. I know that we can achieve it in 2025, and Allah is sustainer of life. We also make sure good health is bestowed on us in this 2025. To every my student, take it easy. Make sure that you are here to acquire knowledge. Do not join bad gangs. Joining gangs like association that is not registered is not permitted here. So we want to welcome you here to Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, the best polytechnic in Nigeria.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone that listened and watched today's edition of Poly TV Show on Poly TV Ilaro. And indeed, it's the 2025 season. Thank you so much. We had a fantastic conversation with the rector of the institution, Dr. Mikagi Aremu Akinde, ACTI. My name is Damilola Adekunle. Compliments of the season to you all. See you next time.
Thank you.